What's up, everyone?
And shittier. And shittier.
Come back like
Oh, cool. I play guitar, and I was.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Spill with Dill podcast. I am your host, Dill Croydon. Right next to me, I have this fuckface over here. His name is Eastman. How you been, Eastman? So we're going to introduce our guest for today's episode. Today, we have the coolest fucking person ever. We have over here Hanz Cantz, everyone.
Shout out to me. Shout out to me.
Hey, what's
Hands
up,
in the
Hanz?
building.
You know, just living a fucking dream, man. Shit could be worse. Shit could be
What's-
better, but here we are.
I'm glad.
Preach.
That's a good answer. For everyone who doesn't know you, what is it that you do, Hanz?
What don't I do? So, you know, I do a little bit of music. I do some modeling. I work for corporate at a trash company. You know, I'm just being myself in the streets, and that's all I can really do, right?
Hell yeah,
Right,
getting
and
that
you
paper.
you do modeling and stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, for anyone who wants to find Hanz Cantz, it's HANZ CANTZ.
You know,
Throwing
we're
up the
minded.
gang signs.
We
early.
just did that. It's
Yeah.
cool though. Yeah, no, I do a little bit of everything. Sign with a few people, but freelance when I can. So appreciate y'all for having me out here on the spill with Dill.
No, we appreciate you for coming. That's
Anytime.
you're a G, bro. So what is it in the modeling thing? Like, what do you work for a company or anything like that? Or?
So I'm signed with like a few different agencies. They give me like commercial and editorial work, so like doing New York Fashion Week and all that fun shit. But I really like, you know, just finding my own shit. Like I've done a few car commercials and just like random shit.
you have what
yeah.
car commercial?
It's called Car Keys Express, and
Can we see?
you can see it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
It's
okay,
fire.
okay, okay.
It's
and
pretty
everything?
fire. What's that?
Is it on YouTube and all that?
It is on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
officially official on the tube.
Let's pull that up later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll-
we'll pull that
we'll
up.
find
We'll
that.
pull that up. We'll
Yeah,
pull that
no,
up.
I just think like I have a good personality, I have a good look, so like, you know, that really integrates well into that. You know,
Yeah,
sort
for
of
sure,
realm.
absolutely. And when I look at some of your pictures, you have like a different each like professional picture you take has like a different vibe, like your makeup and everything else. It's like so
It's odd.
expanded.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
odd, but
I like
it's
to do
like
that.
it's cool.
And I really like to do like my own freelance
like
stuff
the
because
blue eyeliner.
yeah,
that
because
you
I get to like do my
Yeah.
own looks, and I'm like, fuck what everybody else has to think. Like this is what I'm doing, and like
Right.
you're paying me for it, or like I'm not coming. So
So, are you able to basically design your own look?
yeah, so it's like
For-
non-exclusive contract. So like I can
Oh,
do
nice.
that work where they offer it to me, but I can also like do my own thing, which is nice.
Nice.
So I can find my own work, and you know,
And there's no like discrepancy between being signed to multiple agencies or anything like that. It's not
Hell
like a
no.
bidding war.
if I sign an
Like, we need
exclusive
hands.
contract, then like it'd be different. But
Gotcha.
Oh, that's
I'm only-
the
yeah, that's
That's
the
the
big
bag.
shit. But
Yeah,
like,
that's-
modeling's
yeah.
not my end goal, so it's just like something fun that I like to do, like in my
like a
free
side
time.
hustle, hobby.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
speaking
That makes
of-
you money.
actually
Yeah.
speaking of a side hobby hustle thing, you do spit bars, bro.
I spill a little bit.
You be
know?
spitting?
Yeah,
You be
yeah,
spitting?
just-
I-
yeah,
I'm already
Piquito,
hip.
Piquito.
I'm already hip. I actually peeped two of the songs that you were featured on.
What'd you
before
think
we
about
came
it?
here. You're nice, bro. You're nice.
Appreciate it.
You wanna?
Are you just saying that?
No. This is what I love. Like, because like, you know when you tell someone that they're good, it's like,
Yeah.
you when someone's a yes man.
Yeah.
I'm not a yes man.
Fuck no.
I am not a yes man. Like, if someone's not tight, I won't say anything. Like,
Right.
I'll just be like, yeah,
Right, and
yeah,
please let me know if
yeah.
I'm not fired.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I would like to
yeah.
have people around me that tell me, like, yo,
Yeah,
this
no,
is not good.
I listened.
I mean, I think
You
that's
ever think? Would you ever want to be on a Dill Croydon track?
I would love to be on a do
We
that.
are in the Hollow Studio, everyone. Eastman Studio,
Shout
and
out to
we can record it here, maybe, if
Shit.
Eastman lets us do
Hell
that.
yeah.
just pay me my rate of $300 an hour. I
Yeah,
got you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Fuck
No,
that
no. Yeah, I'll invoice
We will
you.
discuss that
We'll
later.
talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay,
Nah,
that's
for
dope. So, damn. So, jack of all trades. You said you worked for the modeling. You rap on the side, and those are mainly hobby type
Yeah,
things?
like just a creative field. You know, it's a great way for me to express.
Would you ever
myself.
consider taking it beyond a hobby?
Probably not, honestly. I'm in school full time as well. Work corporate at a trash company. That keeps me pretty occupied during
So
the
you got a
week.
lot of shit to
I
focus
got a lot
on.
on my plate, but I'm figuring it out. So
Are you in your master's program right now or
fuck
something?
no, I'm in my bachelor's.
Bachelor's?
Bro. Yeah.
And you're already working corporate for another company.
Yeah, I'm already doing like what I want to do.
So you're her.
Graphic
is what
design
you're
wise?
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You that bitch.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but like they know it. Get the
Little
whole
brother
yeah.
off your shoulder, all that. Yep,
Yeah.
there
I
you
got
go.
it,
There you
yeah.
go.
I'm just doing my thing, I got big goals, so I'm gonna get there somehow.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's
yeah.
cool.
So you're aiming to be a graphic designer as your end goal?
No, my end goal is to be like global creative director for like a major fashion house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
dope.
Which comes with that, graphic design experience, that fashion experience, which I get through modeling and
Definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've always admired your drip since the day that me and Dewey were working for the other podcast together when we
Yeah.
first met you. You walked in with this crazy drip. You had this
Bro,
poncho
yes,
type thing.
that's the Walter von Beerdendock. He's like a Belgian designer. It was from his like 1997 like London Fashion Week, like one of one. Like
Really?
I'm really big into
The history
specific
of fashion.
pieces. Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
I love that.
As a model, I'm not sure if you've gotten this or is this a ridiculous question. What's your opinion on the Devil's Wear Prada movie?
The movie. I mean, it's a classic movie. If you're like,
I like
Does it
that.
represent the fashion industry pretty well?
It does. Yeah,
say
like-
Is it really like that?
yeah, like in the major cities, like New
When
York,
you're the
LA.
intern girl? who
Yeah,
has to,
yeah, but
like-
that would never be me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're the model.
I would be
mean,
the
yeah,
CEO.
You're
off
the
rip.
subject.
Yeah, pretty much.
The CEO would quit their job and give it to you. As
pretty
soon as
much.
you walked in.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
cool.
If you
Gotcha.
don't, I'll find a new one.
That's
There you go.
cool. So speaking also just on what I was saying earlier, me and Dewey were doing the podcast, producing it for the last one where we met you.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Are you gonna continue to keep doing that or anything?
I mean, I
with
hope
that?
so. I really like Jordan and what they have going on. I like the topics we talk about, but I like
I like it too.
expanding out. and,
Even as a dude, like I mean, obviously, me and Dewey had to listen to that 150 times to editing, but it was still like it's
will-
interesting to see other people's views on things. Like,
I will say, you mentioned to me that while you were on one of the episodes, you performed voodoo on someone.
yes,
well, yeah. See,
I
I,
did mention
have.
that.
So are you a witch? Is
I
this-
wouldn't say I'm a witch. I've tried the black magic shit, and I don't think I tried again because that shit works, and that shit scares me.
Wait,
So-
how does it work? How do you know it works?
well, it's like the energy you put into it.
Wait, how do you know? Like, did you do something and you saw the outcome? Like,
Yeah,
you saw,
I did.
Like, you poked someone and then the next day he broke his back.
No, we did like a seance type of thing where we put
Oh,
some
it's not
bad
like a
voodoo
fucking
on-
doll. Like,
Nah, but we like printed out a picture, like burned the picture, like stood in a circle, holded hands, put some bad blessings on him. Which that's not really me. I don't wish bad fucking.
Well, let's
shit
get
on
into the
anybody.
story.
But
Who,
Yeah.
yeah, like, who was this that you did it to?
Yeah, okay, so this is like an ex-boyfriend of mine. He had cheated on me. I found out Christmas Day that this
Oof.
had happened because it was with my cousin's friend. I was with my
Day?
cousin.
your
Yeah,
cousin's friend?
cousin's friend. I was with my cousin on Christmas. She told me about it. I was like, damn, that's
harsh.
crazy. Let's do some crazier shit. So we did the whole seance, the ritual shit. My sister actually has like a black magic book where we were able to read the spell out of it. And like a few days later, he slipped on black ice and crashed his car. So, fuck him.
Dude, wait, I'm.
All right, so,
So, wait, can
you're
you-
telling me the supernatural stuff works.
500%.
You know our
And-
notes? Can
yeah.
you write down "Don't piss off Hands"?
Don't piss off.
Oh yeah, I've already made a mental note of that one.
We might wake up dead.
or not wake up at all.
So when you
wake up dead.
yeah, no,
Me every day.
the
Me
last
fucking
thing I
every day.
see is a knife coming right to my jugular.
Yeah.
Now you're saying with the supernatural stuff, when you performed the ceremony, were you in your own like residential area? Was this in the woods somewhere?
It was at a residence. It
Yeah.
was like outdoors, like
In their backyard?
By the hot
Were you
tub.
surrounded by, I guess, woods? The
yeah,
trees?
there were
Like,
trees. There were trees
There
and
were trees.
birds, so I guess
Okay.
it's wood-esque.
This sounds
Okay.
pretty
Now-
witchcrafty.
Nah, I-
Was
a little
this
bit,
was
a
this
little
your
bit.
house?
Hogwarts
It
type
was not.
shit.
It was my aunt's house.
Okay, so all I'm trying to get in, because we've had this conversation about bringing a medium in.
Yeah.
For a
I'm-
guest.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to-
He doesn't want.
I don't want them here to perform that ceremony specifically because I don't want my house being the location of a portal being open.
Yeah,
I mean,
to
that's
bring
fair.
things.
That's
I
really fair.
understand
But
it.
it's
That's
like, are
fair.
you trying to, bring out that good energy, or are you trying to like put some bad shit down?
I think the conversation was
Thank
talk
you.
to our dead grandmothers
Well, I
That's
wouldn't, I
what we
wouldn't
did
do that.
talk
I
about.
wouldn't do that on camera. First of all,
Okay.
because shit'll get really spooky.
Yeah, and we'll start crying.
Yeah, it's not the best look,
yeah,
but who am I?
All right, so we'll talk about it in the
We'll
future.
talk,
Then.
we'll
As
talk.
someone that's experienced it firsthand, I just needed another account.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Kind
real.
of thing.
Yeah, and the thing was, with the medium that I wanted, we could do it in a different location. But the thing is, even then, I don't know if that's an episode we want on camera because it's literally contacting loved ones and lost ones. And the girl who I wanted on here, who's a professional psychic medium, who's down to do it. I'm kind of scared. I'm
terrified. That's
I'm kind
why
of
I'm like,
scared. to
I'm so
see
down
what,
to interview the person, but I just don't want ghosts knocking on my door in the middle of the night.
Yeah. You don't want to go wake up at
I live here.
3:15 and go get water, and then suddenly like you're
So
Right.
I'm
Your
on
grandma's
your
standing
shoulder.
there,
Like,
like,
what the
your
fuck?
grandma's there butt
the
naked.
fuck?
Like,
All of
we
a
don't
sudden,
want
yeah,
that.
no,
We
like
don't want that.
that already happened when I was a kid. Like astral plane shit, I don't need that happen now. Like,
I grew up in a family that shit is like in India with my parents. My mom told me my grandpa used to perform exorcisms.
No fucking way.
I
Was
your
he like
swear
a
to God.
grandpa's
priest
sick
or
as
something?
fuck.
No, like he was
Why
super
have you
religious.
never told
Okay.
me this? We've known
I
each
have
other.
told you this.
Nah,
I have told
your
you this. My grandpa
That's
used to perform-
tough.
My mom
Please tell
tells
me
me
the
the stories,
story.
and I don't know how much I believe it. But her and my aunt, my mom's got 7 sisters. Her and her sister, who are the oldest, they witnessed one. And my mom tells me the story. She was like 12 when she witnessed it, but she said she saw the hairs on the person who's doing it on start standing, start expanding.
like
yeah,
like
like
a
the hair
balloon
started
on your
moving,
hair.
like
Makes it all
Rugrats, who's the doll
Angelica.
Angelica. You know the doll with the
Yeah.
her
yeah.
hair started just like expanding out like that.
Wait,
Is
the
what my
doll
mom-
is not Angelica.
Angelica's the
Angelica's
the
the
mean
chick.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who has
the-
the doll who cuts the hair
Hold
and
up.
like has the
Fuck.
yeah.
I don't remember her name, but nah, it's really about like the energy you bring to it, and it'll come to life.
Yeah,
If you have some good
but
shit
the
or
thing
some
is,
bad
I
shit.
feel like with my energy, if I'm talking to a fucking medium, then I'm gonna go for. Are they okay? Are they happy? Are they
Cynthia. Yeah,
Cynthia,
that's-
she's a really good dancer.
Hey.
Cynthia, boogie to the beat now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's what's up. Shot o'clock.
Do we got some?
Yeah.
Oh, I did mine. Hold on, let me pull up.
I got a little bit.
Yeah, I got a little bit. Here. Give you some.
A real one.
Give
a
you
real
some.
one. A real one. Shout out to Dewey.
Shout out to fucking Dewey. Dewey, show your face on the camera real
Dewey.
quick. Everyone, if you don't have a Dewey in your life,
What are you
then
do-
you are fucking up.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you
What are you doing?
Right. That's the second catchphrase you've come up with so far.
Dude,
for
I'm
you
Dewey.
really
are good at
with
this.
words. I'm
Yeah.
good with words.
Yeah,
That's
you're
why I
good
think
at
I
this.
rap. Is because like I can just
okay.
Dope.
Okay.
That's-
pull different like syllables out of words and like make it connect.
Yeah. I'm a really big pun guy.
Yeah?
So like I can like make double entendres like it's nothing. Like 2 words that mean 2 different things combined together.
My
It's
favorite
a-
line from you, I think, is still dive in the pussy, breaststroke in the deep end.
Wait, what was it? Oh, High Life?
Yes.
Dive into pussy breaststroke in the deep end.
Such a bar.
Yeah,
too
dude, that
good.
was our first song that we did together in 2016,
Yeah.
and this was before we had
Yeah. That's a good memory.
access to
We were in my mom's basement.
Spotify
The
and
best place to be.
Apple.
Yeah.
Right.
We weren't doing albums like that. We were on our SoundCloud world, so it was like we put that out, no promotion, no nothing. That shit, I don't even know where that's at right now. It's probably at 1 million by now.
In the first year, it hit 100 grand very quickly. And
100,000.
100 grand. I was about to say.
100,000 views.
Oh yeah, no, I made 100 grand off the song. I just
Shut the
never told-
fuck up.
I
Where's
heard-
my
told
money?
Dylan about it.
Where's
I
my
kept
money?
all
Run me
the
my
free-
shit.
Yeah, nah.
Run me my shit.
Oh, it's gone.
You fucker.
Yeah, no, this is
No,
nice.
that's fire for SoundCloud. You know, you really have to.
Back then, especially. Yeah, no, it was a great time, and we've talked about it before, but it was one of those things where it's like I heard Dylan's music through my homie, and I was like, I really want to work with this guy.
Yeah.
And we eventually linked up, and we were friends on Snapchat, and I posted a snippet of the beat that would eventually become High Life.
Yeah.
And he was like, I want that.
Yep.
I was like, I got you. Month
And,
later, shit was done. Did it at my crib. Put it out.
It's really funny how we
People
met.
loved it.
Because it was like 2015, actually.
Yep.
And you messaged me saying that you liked my music, and then you also asked me about whether or not Omega was worth it.
Yeah.
And
That's the audio engineering.
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
that's
hip.
the
I'm
school
hip.
we
I'm
went
hip.
to
You hip?
to learn
I'm hip.
audio engineering.
You're sharp.
Both of us.
You peeped.
I told him yeah, because as much as we didn't and did learn, I'm glad I still did it.
Yeah.
Most of it, in my opinion, as I got older, was that I would have enjoyed a better education, but the people I met, because
Yeah,
you
exactly.
met all the people in your field that also wanted to get better by any
Yeah.
means, and that's a character trait that only few people recognize, and those people get closer.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. It's
And
all
I think like for all these like younger kids who are starting to do this, you gotta find your group. You gotta find your people who have the same fucking mindset, the same
100%.
fucking energy, the same idea, the same work ethic. You can't just fucking because so many people have the talent, they just don't.
They do, but first
they
of all,
don't
like
have the
they
team.
have to find themselves first, and they have to realize like what they want and who they are.
Yeah.
and then you have to put that energy out, and that'll come back to you like 10
Exactly.
times.
Exactly.
You know, some people really don't know who they are, and a lot of this social media shit, like people just want to be like everybody else, and like that's not cool. you
Yeah,
know?
No, it
you
gets-
gotta
it's not.
be unique. You gotta be like something different.
Right.
You know
it's
what
like
I mean?
you can do the quick, fast, easy route, but
Yeah.
it also lasts as long as it took to get there, which is quick, fast, and easy. So
It's very true.
it's gonna be done. Your 15 minutes of fame, cool.
Yeah.
Capitalize off of it, get your money. But if you want to be someone that's like here forever, you gotta put more substance into it, not just some
Right.
Right, put in
random
that work
trend.
for yourself,
Exactly.
not to impress other people.
There are so many people that like even like like the class of 2016 XXL freshmen, they stuck around. They a lot of people said they wouldn't. You still got 21 doing.
still
shit.
got
I remember
You still
that.
got
Yeah,
Well,
that
Lil
one.
Uzi
With
hasn't
21,
dropped a song in
Yachty,
like 4 years.
Denzel Curry.
Uzi dropped the album what 2 years ago?
the 2 or 3.
The Pink Tape.
Well, not just that. All those artists, none of them fell off.
Yeah,
They've all been on.
and
They all
everyone was
have a
saying,
cult-like
"Oh, this
fan
is the
base."
end of rap.
Exactly.
This is the end."
Everyone,
this is like
all the old heads and their grandpas were pissed
They
off.
were like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is not because we're not right." Oh, I went to the store. I got myself a hat. like that's because we're not rapping like that anymore. They were pissed.
Yeah.
like,
But they didn't really stay like. I mean,
love
Uzi
boom
put a
bap.
fucking diamond in his head, and like he stayed in the media. So
yeah,
it's like
but
all about
he got that
what you
shit
do.
ripped out of his head, though.
I know. I can't imagine.
Could you imagine that
Fuck
pain?
that.
What?
not worth it.
Nah, just having an earring like pulled on hurts. So imagine getting a fucking diamond ripped out your forehead. Jesus
Hope
Christ.
it was worth it. I really hope it was.
He probably doesn't care.
When do we start this? How far? Do you have a timer on there?
Yeah.
Just so at a 30-minute break, just to know where we're at.
We are at like 20 minutes.
We
That's
haven't
cool.
talked about any of our topics, my guy.
No. We got another half.
Yeah, the first half
We got
hour
another
is
one.
basically our guests like spilling out
just
all their
you,
personal.
spilling your
So
and then the next
deepest,
half,
darkest secrets, most vulnerable, like insecurities, bank information, social security.
Yeah, can
Drop
we
my
get your?
credit card
Can you drop your
information.
social security for us all,
Yeah,
real
absolutely.
quick?
It's called 911. Hit me up anytime. Hit me up anytime.
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
I make a say.
So, speaking of that, oh my God, you are. I can already tell you're a fucking hip hop head, so you know what goes on. Lil Wayne is making the Carter.
507.
Yeah, the Carter. the Carter.
What number are we at?
Sorry for the wait 12 or something.
Sorry
like,
Yeah.
Fuck
Wait,
Lil.
wait. I feel like, dude, I remember being in 2006 listening to Wheezy, and that dude was my Tupac. The way old heads talk about Pac
Yeah.
is how I talk about
100%.
Wheezy. He's my Pac. Like, and I get it. I loved Pac and Biggie and all this, but that wasn't what I grew up with.
yeah,
You know
no,
what
it's
I
like,
mean?
Like, when you were the kid being very impressionable.
Yeah.
you had someone else.
Fucking
That was
7th
Wayne.
grade. It's 7 in the morning. I'm sitting there with my backpack on at the bus stop, listening to like a cop, car, or just like
Let me lick the lollipop.
call you when the drugs are done.
Now that shit go hard.
I'm making rain on them. I'm
dying.
making rain on the mountains. I'm making.
It's crazy how we were so young and we woke up like looking forward to listening to
Yeah,
that.
I
Now
was
I'm like on my
brushing
way
my
to work,
teeth.
like, all right, whatever comes on, comes on. You know, like, fuck it at this point.
Some of my best memories ever was my dad letting me watch MTV in the morning before school. So I would
That
get to
changed my
watch
life
That's a
growing
big
up.
flex.
That changed
all
my
the
life.
music
Big
video.
flex.
I don't think I would be an artist today if MTV didn't play
VH1,
music videos.
MTV,
Like I told you,
VH1 and BET were all 70, 71, and 72 on the Maryland
BET?
Comcast channel.
Hell yeah.
So you
Man.
just
Did you ever watch
commercial
those?
break?
Absolutely.
MTV?
Yeah.
That was my fucking favorite thing to do is just wake up before school, turn on channel 72, which is over here in where we live for MTV.
Yep.
And it was just MTV used to only be music videos. It wasn't
Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek's
It's
Fantasy
literally-
Factory and Teen Mom.
No,
it
MTV is
was-
music
it-
television.
Yeah,
like,
it
come
was
on,
music
come on.
television. And I remember finding Green Day, Linkin Park, Nirvana, all these bands.
I wouldn't know who the Killers were. if it
Yeah,
wasn't for
you know what I
MTV. I
mean?
wouldn't know who Gavin
You feel
DeGraw
me?
was. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know who Fall Out Boy was. I wouldn't know. Honestly, I saw Michael Jackson's Thriller music video, even though I'd been out for like 10 years at that point. As a kid, seeing that for the first time and seeing a music video that lasted like 13 minutes, like it was a mini movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a special like TV appearance.
It felt
Right.
so cinematic.
Yeah,
because
the creative direction
Yeah.
behind that was just beyond what
dude,
we lived
because it
through.
wasn't just a music video; it was a movie. It was a
Right.
small movie to watch for a second because he takes his girl out to the movie theater,
Yep.
Yup.
and then the moon comes and he turns
So
into
Bum,
a
bum, 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 bum.
And then it gets crazy. Hey. No, that was a great time to live
Super
through.
out of
so.
tune.
And were we? God damn it! Throw some auto tune on that bitch. We're good.
But yeah, and it was also just you got to watch things that like later in life you're like, oh man, I was really there for that. Mm-hmm. At the moment, you're like,
Don't you feel that way right now? Kind of about like how you feel, like in the
yeah.
moment.
well, yeah, and like
It's hot.
nostalgia is like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
exactly.
Like it's fun to relive things, and at the same time, it also makes you like full of dread almost. Like
Yeah,
oh,
because
that
like,
was a
damn,
long
I'm getting
time ago.
old. Like, dude, I'm old.
We're not old.
We're fucking old.
None of us are old.
We're old.
No, we're not. No,
We're older,
we're. Thank you.
but we're not like
You know what?
ODs, you know?
That was a
Would you-
great
We're still hip.
answer.
We're still hip.
older.
Would
We're
you? What?
older.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're-
that's what I meant.
We're
Yeah.
more experienced. We can actually learn from our mistakes at this age.
Yeah.
Right, like
Because in
we're
the-
still kids at this point. But
Everyone
like,
in
we're,
this
like,
room has failed 100 times.
correct, and I'm probably gonna fail 100 more.
And I'm
times.
gonna fail
But I'm
100
still
more.
gonna come out on top.
But we get
yeah.
so much smarter and stronger
Yeah,
from
that's the
that
mindset.
shit.
Not
It's
me,
the
though.
mindset.
I'm perfect. Like y'all.
Shut the fuck up,
Hey.
bitch. What are you talking about, Easter?
Nah, I made all the right decisions.
All right, wait. So we're gonna take a quick 30-minute break.
Yeah,
over
that's a
here.
great
We're
thing.
gonna take a break. We'll be back in a minute, okay?
Un minuto.
What's up? We're back from our break. I'm gonna fucking have Dewey come over,
As you should.
and he's got 5 minutes on my mic. We've done this before on another episode.
We need it
So
again.
do it.
Let's go, brother.
I gotta make sure they see that.
Welcome,
Games,
do it.
No squad.
I am not held accountable for anything that this man says.
well,
right now.
this is not supposed to be for children, so we safe. This
Yeah.
is only for adults.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Show your ID.
Please
Always.
stay away
Okay.
if you're not.
Shit. Well, you're here.
I gotta
Ask
sit
Hannah.
higher because like this leg gotta be.
Dewey,
so-
sit the
Oh
fuck
my
down.
Damn,
Dewey,
yo, he's
sit the
trying
fuck
to
down. Sit the fuck down, Dewey.
You're at 4 minutes now.
Oh no.
He's going.
My man had to
being
show off the
impeached.
thunder thighs for
We're
no
not
reason.
impeaching you.
He took away 1 minute.
1 whole minute. You
One
got
whole
4
minute. My freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's how it works,
30
man.
seconds.
No, oh no, he taking away my freedom of speech.
What you gotta say?
The freedom of speech that I fight so hard to come here for. You know how hard I fight?
How
over
hard?
there?
How hard, Dewey?
Very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a child when I came here.
And,
Oh my god.
I was a child.
did you face a lot of trials and tribulations when you first got here?
Dude, I almost got kidnapped twice, actually.
said that?
Kidnapped
yeah,
twice?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, yeah.
So,
that's right.
yeah, I did fight a lot.
I mean,
over
like,
there.
but you were fine, and it built character, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't you say coming to America like made you a better person, or does it make you a sadder person?
I don't
Good
know.
answer.
I feel like it had to be about a standard between country because in Vietnam, our level of savageness is not the same here.
Is
here,
it-
they're more modest and they're more like demure, we say.
Demure.
So you're saying you're a fucking savage, Dewey?
Yeah.
So
well,
it-
according to the American
Well,
people.
no, is Vietnam like if we were to go there, like our level of roasting would not like compare to theirs?
Yeah, if we have
They're more, they're
Dude,
meaner.
I'm
if
good.
we can
Thank
just like roast each other with subtitles, we would like have the best time of our life.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
because y'all got phrases that it's not even in the English language that we
Yeah.
could comprehend, kind of thing,
Exactly.
and it's just even more disrespectful than what we got.
yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. Well, whenever you're ready,
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's ready to fight you because he represents
are you
America.
kidding me? I'm not going against those fucking
Oh my
Chicken
God.
thighs of thunder.
Yeah.
God.
You see this bad boy?
They saw him.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Can you
They
crush
saw
a
him.
watermelon between those?
I can. I try.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. For real?
We gotta get a 1 million episode.
All right.
We're gonna get hands.
Next
Okay.
time.
All right.
That'll become. Thank you, Dewey.
Was it in your pocket?
Oh, he keeps.
No, not the McCrispy.
Was that in your crack, bro? Like, where? You don't got pocket.
It's
No,
protein.
no.
Protein.
It's protein.
Get your protein away from my microphone, please.
Fuck just happened. All right. Anyway.
Anyway, guys.
All right.
Thank
so,
you, Dewey.
I got a fun question. Now we're getting into the fun. Does anyone remember the first time they got drunk?
Ooh. Yeah.
Like the first time.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't go well.
Okay.
Like-
Tell us.
All right, so yeah, all right, so junior year, right, high school. I was
grade.
so stoked to get invited to a senior party, right, and it's one of the seniors parties that like they have older family members there and stuff, so they bring all the alcohol in and all that. You're having a good time.
Right.
I'm with some homies that invited me. I thought they got my back, and we're just doing shots. And this is, mind you, this is high school in 2000, like 10, 11, like
Yeah.
Burnett's.
The blue
Lynette's,
raspberry
the
jar.
Vladimir.
Exactly.
Hits so hard.
That shit was that was the alcohol we were doing.
Montezuma.
I get so drunk. I'm ridiculously drunk that, and my homies that were there with me, they left, right? And
That's sad.
they didn't tell me.
They're ridiculously drunk. Says it all.
And they
I'm-
left him. I mean,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
And I
That's
start
fucked up.
I start freaking out because it's like, yo, I drove here and I need to somehow drive back, and my parents, oh my god, I need to sober up. I'm like this drunk 16-year-old going to like fucking kids that don't know me, like, how do I sober up? One person's like, just drink a lot of water. And they're like, all right, bet. So I started drinking a lot of water. Another person's like, yo, you gotta put salt, pepper, and cayenne in the water.
And you did
That's
it?
gonna help you sober up. And I'm like,
Oh, dude,
all right,
well,
cool.
that's
So
like-
they're
That's
putting this stuff
The
in.
polyjuice potion.
Cayenne.
They're like, all right, chug all that. And they're like, all right, you're not sober yet. What you need to do, it's cold out right now. We need you to go outside and run laps around the 2 trees that are in the backyard for about an hour. And then you'll be sobered up to go. And I proceeded to walk around in a figure 8.
Like,
In, like-
you're the infinity sign.
Yeah, in like.
But I know that cayenne pepper was like burning your mouth. Like you just drank salt, pepper, and cayenne.
I was so drunk I didn't notice any of it. That
Oh,
was the
damn.
thing. Like, that's how.
Oh, you
After
were deep. And this is
all-
your first, like, ever
First
drunken
time.
experience.
Yeah,
that
ever.
sucks.
Yeah.
That fucking
Dude,
sucks.
I was at a
Yeah, I'd hate that.
I was
I would
at
hate
someone's
that.
house that I knew, so I knew that, but that didn't really help anything. After all that, I don't remember this person's name. She was a guardian angel though. She like took me from outside, brought
God
me
bless.
in, sat me down, was like, "Yo, here's a loaf
I hope
of
she
white
watches
bread
this.
and like a gallon of water. Just eat this bread and drink this water. You're gonna be fine." I proceed to do that, and one of the homies at the crib drives me in my car back to my mom's house.
No way.
Because it was only like 10 minutes away from the crib.
Oh.
So I was like lucky with that.
Yeah.
I get home, I pass out, I wake up the next morning, and it was my first experience of like drunken shame. Like, when you wake up after a night and
And you
all,
like, I know what
Yeah.
I did.
I had that yesterday.
everything.
Yeah.
You didn't black out,
Yeah,
but you
me
got
every
drunk
day.
enough.
No,
Yeah,
just kidding. Just kidding.
Every day.
no judgment
Me
here.
literally every
Yeah,
day.
no,
No.
you're preaching to the choir.
But yeah, that was the story of when I first got drunk, and that's what happened to me.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, yours sounds the cayenne and the pepper. You lost.
Those
me
were
there.
really-
Yeah, no,
people,
that
right?
shit would have burned my
That
mouth no matter
was-
how
yeah.
fucked up I was. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah, I would know that.
I feel like y'all hate me. You make me walk in a fucking
But
figure eight.
that's how naive and drunk I was. I was like, all right,
yeah,
I
I've had my
literally
blacked out nights
knew
that I made
nothing
drinks
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
you know what? I feel you.
No,
but-
but it happens.
yeah.
And how
fuck
old were
it.
you? So 11th grade, you were like, what, 16, 15?
Yep, 16.
16?
Yep,
Yeah.
16.
And then,
Yeah, I
about
had
you?
just kissed a girl.
First time I got drunk was, oh God, like 13 and a half.
same here.
Yeah, I was
My
like,
story's going to be a lot similar to yours if
I
you were
don't-
13.
I don't recall.
I was a loser, man. It took me a while to catch up to y'all.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was just drinking beer with my parents, and then I went out
Did they
and
let
smoked. Of course.
you? They were cool.
Yeah,
They
yeah, that's
was
the
like,
problem.
oh, they
That's the
were
problem.
just- cool,
Yeah.
okay.
So we did that, and then my friend picked me up and was like, "Let's go smoke." And like I'd never, smoked like that, but
So you're 13.
Yeah.
Like tree?
yeah.
So
they're like, "We're gonna go smoke
you
and
were
like
literally
drink," and
my
I was
story. Like, I was 13 for both of them at the same night, too.
like, "Yes." And I was listening to Kid Cudi
Yeah.
day and night.
Oh,
Literally in the back
I
of, like,
was
some
a
old
little
ass
bit
car.
older
That's
when
the
that
best
came
song
out.
to listen to when you're fucked up.
Absolutely, for the first
Mine
time
was
too.
Carter 3.
Oh yeah, no, you're on the clock.
And
Wait,
Man
so
on the Moon. Man on the Moon was the one.
I'll
did you
be that
experience
man on the-
alcohol and weed for the first time at the same time?
No,
That
but
same
like that
time?
was the first time that like they came together and like I was like fucked up.
You
Like,
got you
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
twisted.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're like,
Twisted.
this
That
I
was
was
mine.
twisted. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember being 13 and doing that too for the first time. Just, stealing your family shit.
Yeah, whatever you
And
can find.
Yeah, just going up. But the first time I got wasted, it was homecoming freshman year, and my sister, who's 10 years older than me, I was 14, she's 24. She's having a party at my parents' house, so I just told a bunch of my friends, like, we can go party at my house. My
14-year-old
sister- Yeah.
Let's
So
go
I just
partying.
roll up to my sister's party with these kids. She's like, what the fuck are you doing?
she's like, Dylan, what the hell are you
And
doing?
then, meanwhile, we're just stealing the bottles, doing everything.
Oh, you got in?
Yeah, yeah. It was where I had to sleep.
My
at
house.
night. It was my house. It was my
Oh, was
house.
that your parents' house?
Yeah, it was when we were young.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah. And then
Well, she was 24, so I thought maybe she was.
no,
already had
she
her own
was
place or
she
something.
just
That's
got
fair.
married around that time,
gotcha.
and then was moving out around that time.
Gotcha.
This is before Jaden was born.
Okay.
Yeah, so like we were there, just getting fucked up. She's getting so pissed. Like there's adult people everywhere. It's just me and a bunch
Adult-
of my like.
And you're like, whoa, I'm with the
14-year-old,
big kids. Like,
and we didn't worry about taste or nothing. We just anything that was there, we were drinking it. Like Malibu, which
Yeah.
is fucking worst hangover ever because of all the fucking sweetness and sugary shit.
yeah,
And then
the coconut will do it to you.
yeah, that and then fucking
Yeah.
just we were getting so fucked up, and then all I remember is waking up that morning, not knowing where I was or anything. No one was there anymore in the basement we were partying. I go to the bathroom just to I stumble to the bathroom, and I look in the mirror. I'm covered in fucking Sharpie shit.
No,
No, not that.
I have wings on my back. I have I love Justin Bieber on my neck.
fucked
I
up.
have a dick on my forehead. I have all this shit everywhere, and I'm 14. And then
And you had to go to school the next day.
no, this was the weekend of homecoming, so I got a weekend to wash it all off. But
Scrub that shit with alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not funny.
But that was
I
the
have
first
school
time I got-
tomorrow.
Hilarious.
You know that joke?
So good.
Yeah, but that was the first time I've ever blacked out. That's like I was like 14, but I started drinking at like 13. But it was like
Yeah. We be drinking.
Yeah, it happenens.
we be drinking.
We be drinking.
You guys
Yeah,
were
we be
cool.
drinking, yeah.
Like, that's all it really
Yeah, you
was.
suck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I was a goody two shoes.
What else? Shoplifting? Anyone shoplifted before?
Numerous times, but not recently.
Yeah, I don't want to incriminate
Yeah, no,
myself. or
yeah,
anything,
actually,
but,
yeah.
It was
Jesus is the way. Anyway.
Jesus is all.
So, yeah.
It was
Oh, we
exhilarating
did write
though.
cartoons.
It-
we did
it
write
is. You're like-
cartoons.
You're like, I got away with that shit.
And
You're
fuck
hit-
y'all.
You talked
Yeah,
about
fuck your-
Sprinkle that Kool-Aid powder on the way out, like get some fairy dust
You
for
know,
him.
I'm not trying to fuck up my grocery
There you go.
game.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
that's right.
Fairly Odd Parents. We're talking about cartoons. Let's do it.
Shout out to Timmy
Anyone
Turner.
watch that shit?
Fuck yeah.
Yo, the craziest part about that whole thing was that Timmy literally wished that he never aged, and for 50 years that
That's the theory.
no, that happened. He like admitted it.
That it was
Wait.
all a lie.
Like Timmy had been a kid for 50
But he
years because
wished
when he
he was
first
just
got his
old.
fairly,
Odd Parents, yeah.
he wished,
Yeah.
and Cosmo granted it because Cosmo's the dumb guy that was kind of grant anything.
yeah, but he still has to go by the rule book of Jordan Von Strangle.
Yeah, and he was
True that.
he was
And
in,
you knew that.
well, no, that's where they found out. He was in court with Von Strangle, and he admitted, "Oh yeah, I made that wish that I would never age 50 years ago."
That's sad.
And they were all just like, "What?"
What? I'm
Also-
Doug Dibadone over the Omesdale Dibadone.
Speaking of Rugrats,
Wandissimo is the father, by the way, of
Wandissimo.
that
Juan
baby.
Dissimo looks like a.
Wandissimo,
and he's
he's
got
like,
the ponytail.
I'm Wandissimo.
I
No, no,
am Wandissimo.
Fly like a fairy, like my name Wandissimo.
Yeah,
No.
true.
Yeah, man. But
Wow, I didn't even think about it.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
that's a bar
Yeah,
that you said.
I'm
on
gonna
the
copyright that. I'm writing that down.
Put on the list.
I'm writing
put
that
on
down
the
in the
list,
head
put on
right now.
list.
Yep.
But no, Rugrats. There's a theory with Rugrats that
Oh, that's a fucked up theory.
it's a fucked up theory.
I'm
know
not
about
hip to
this?
this theory. Fuck no.
Oh.
What's the theory?
Ooh, okay, bet.
Okay, Doug
You
the
guys
Bet.
haven't heard this one?
No, I have. She has.
Okay,
Not
all
hip.
right, okay. The theory of Rugrats. You know how Tommy's the the main baby,
Yeah,
the main one.
little baby.
Phil and Lil were never really born. She had a stillbirth, and it was supposed to be twins. And she just like psychologically put in her head that she had twins. And then after that, Angelica was actually schizophrenic. Susie was never really there. That's why she cut her hair kind of the same way on the doll that it was like with Susie. Am I correct with this?
So, pretty much, basically, the whole story revolves around Angelica being a
And
schizophrenic.
Dill Pickle was never really born.
No, Dill
Oh.
Pickle was real. Here's the thing. So Tommy was a stillborn and was never born. That's why his father's always in the basement making toys for the son he never had.
Yeah,
The
that's what it
tw-
was.
The
That's what it
twins
was.
also
Yeah.
died in birth, and they never knew what the genders were, so they gave them one a male and one a female. That's
Fair
what it
enough.
was.
Yeah.
That's what you would do.
That's what it was.
right?
I fucked that whole.
Chucky-
Yeah, you
Same shit, different toilet. Same shit, different toilet.
Thank you.
Chucky's father's always a nervous wreck because he watched his wife and Chucky die in birth, not just his wife, because that was the whole story about Chucky's backstory, why his mom was never around because she died in birth.
It makes sense. Poor Chucky,
Um,
the redheaded.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and remember, didn't he have that adopted sister, Chucky, or something? Chucky had like the Asian sister.
that
Yeah.
was also a figment of her imagination as well.
Bro, this is fucking me up.
So
Yeah, no,
This
this
is like
dark.
really deep.
This is
Yeah,
dark.
like, I love that
This
shit.
is the most fucked up part about it. All those people were in her imagination except Dill Pickle, because every time these babies threw a tantrum and cried really loudly and annoyed Angelica, she'd be able to force that image of them out, and then she wouldn't have to deal with the crying anymore. Dill was a real baby around her,
No
and she wouldn't
way.
stop crying, or he wouldn't stop crying. So
God,
to
that's so annoying.
she
This
had
is so fucked up.
it's not done yet. She had a nervous.
Dude, we just ruined so many people's childhoods.
She had a
on
nervous-
our
Mine right
pod.
now.
You saw
Live.
it here first on Spill with Dill.
She had a nervous breakdown one night when Dill couldn't stop crying, and beat him with her Cynthia doll, and that's why Dill Pickle's head looks like that. You
That's
ever actually
terrible.
look at Dill Pickle's head's kind of deformed, a little mushed in certain places. Like it
I
doesn't.
want to write a note to the writers and ask if this is real.
Well, it's the same thing as the identity purgatory theory, where they're all dead from different.
You know how it never
centuries.
shows the family in Ed, Edd n Eddy? It
That's
never
true.
shows the mom and dads.
But they
They're
all
in
represent different
purgatory. They all died,
decades,
but
too.
they haven't gotten to hell or heaven yet. They're in
Yeah.
the middle.
You got Rolf
And that's
being
why.
the immigrant
Yeah.
child. from,
Damn,
like,
whoever
the-
created this shit, they were really on one.
No, I think
Oh,
it's
just
just
get
us
really high
fucking
and
it
go
all up.
Reddit.
I think they
Yeah,
had good
that's really
intentions.
all
I
it
think
is.
That's
we
a good
just fucked
idea.
it
Just a
up.
nice fun time.
Yeah.
Self-entertainment. All
Yeah.
that good stuff.
The cartoon theories.
Yeah, anyway, that cartoon got deeper. Here you go. You can figure out the next one.
Ruined Rugrats, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry. Nickelodeon's gonna
Oh
hate
yeah,
it.
we were talking about
next
There
certain,
goes our sponsor, Nickelodeon.
Bro, fuck Nickelodeon. They let
Dan Snyder.
Yeah,
Fuck Dan
fuck that
Snyder.
program,
That's a
bro.
topic.
Yo,
No, we don't need to get support from
Nah,
them.
you can just watch the show. We
Because
don't
you
have to
think,
talk about
if you think about it, like, not just Dan Snyder was a scumbag, but the whole company that covered up all that shit and paid for it because he was making them so much money are scumbags. So
absolutely.
I don't
He had
want
all those
anything to
girls
do
show
with
their
them.
feet and
No.
shit, like on
Yeah,
shows
nah,
and
fuck
shit.
Yeah, and the way like Drake Bell was being taken advantage of, like that whole
Yeah,
time they were
did you
filming.
watch it?
I did watch that.
Yeah, that was
documentary. It was terrible.
I didn't even know.
You
Like,
couldn't even tell like the way he was
Yeah.
on the show. Like
But
if
you
I
know
was a
what's
kid,
crazy?
Nah.
Josh
Yeah.
Peck definitely took that silence money
he did.
because
Yeah.
he never once
I know.
Never
spoke out
mentioned, never spoke.
never.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Your own
It's-
brother.
is that
He was
Your
also on
own
hella
brother.
drugs. It's good. He's on the screensaver.
Cool.
It's still recording. But I had a topic about circumcision on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friend. who-
Interesting.
yeah, or something. You're-
What? Do you guys remember how we got to that point?
no, you said something, and then someone mentioned circumcision, and then you said your boy. Like you had a crazy story about your.
Yeah. So all right. So my homie told me and some friends
going
this
there.
story a couple of years ago. All right, so you know how the practice of circumcision is usually happened at birth,
Correct.
Yeah.
when you're a baby.
Yeah.
So
because you don't feel it. You
you
have time to heal.
Right.
and,
you got
like,
zero
yeah.
memory,
Correct.
regardless if it's a health
And you got a
issue
baby dick. It's not like
or
it's
religion.
growing huge like a male
Yeah,
one.
the veins are
yeah,
not, like
So my homie, and apparently this is a common thing in Filipino culture, got circumcised at the age of 14
dude,
while he was
that-
awake. All they did was spray some numbing stuff on his stuff.
No, dude,
That's like a thing.
The thing I'd be worried about is the healing process. You know how you can't get
Ex-
hard.
he
You can't
couldn't-
wake up
no, no.
with morning wood. You
No,
can't
he
do
literally,
anything, or
like,
you're
he
literally
literally
hurt to
talked.
piss.
He
It
talked
literally hurt
about
to
You
that.
can't piss.
right.
Yeah,
That shit
like,
hurt so
like-
bad.
Like it was insane. Like when he told it us, he was telling it to a group of friends, and we were all just like jaw on the ground, just like, he was playing his
He's
Nintendo
probably got a
Switch
nastier
while it was
scar.
happening.
That's
He
crazy.
had when during birthing things, like there's a drape that's put over the womb, so like the doctors are over here and the
Yeah.
person's over here. Like it was the same procedure, and his dumbass looked up over the curtain.
I couldn't. I
And
I'd
saw
pass out, dude.
No,
I
that's
would
whatever
pass out.
goes
Yeah.
on. Yeah, like
Can you imagine like waking up tomorrow and be like, all right, I gotta get like my dick cut off, and then you're just like
Yeah.
taking the Nintendo Switch with you, and then you peep what's happening. Like,
I will
I
give
can't
him
imagine.
this. He took it like a champ. He thought it was hilarious somehow.
what? Good
Yeah.
for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
But the thing, like, at that age,
I wouldn't-
doing it,
I
that
don't know.
scar is probably gnarly. It's not like the same scar you get when you're a
Apparently
baby.
not.
Like, it's like,
as long as you don't touch the stitches and you're like, it's the same as if you were a baby. You just,
He got that
it's
stitch
just, it's
stick.
just easier to not think about it when you don't have a conscience yet at 8 months old.
Yeah, I think that's
or
why it's more
10
moral.
seconds
Like,
old. I don't know how
Yeah.
fast they do
Yeah.
it after the birth, but yeah, that
Pretty sure
is.
it's like a couple. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I'm
my-
not no fucking doctor. I have
I
no
just-
idea.
Is it, could you imagine, bro? Like, you're a freshman in high school.
No, that's like when you're the horniest. That's
what I'm
saying.
No.
Bro, you're just bricked all the time for
you
no
can't
reason.
get rid of it
No,
when you're 14.
and you just have to. Oh
Like,
my god, it's
I'm sure.
this poor
Sure,
kid.
you've
Can't imagine.
you've seen a couple 14.
I just can't imagine,
when you
you
were
know?
younger, just like these weirdo.
Yeah, but you guys got your own thing going on, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like
That's
No,
just
when I
like,
was
you know,
14,
yeah.
I was like
giving,
I was a fucking
letting
hound
Giving
you-
you take, yeah.
Yeah.
I got we got either shoplifting and how fun that is,
We
or
already said we're not incriminating.
and
Ourselves. Alright, no,
Dewey's
no.
fucked up brain. We got
We already,
that.
Well,
saw
we
that.
already
I got
had
a
him
question.
come on.
I
No,
have,
we
I have,
already
I
had
have, I have one question for everybody. Okay.
Yes.
If like we were to like die tomorrow and like we could be like reincarnated as like an animal, what animal would you guys choose?
Silverback gorilla.
A what? Silverback gorilla?
it's
Yes.
It's gonna
fucking
take over
dangerous.
everything.
It's scary.
Nah,
You
my
wanna- you
favorite.
wanna be
You ever
a
watch?
ruler.
Did you ever
That's
watch
crazy.
Animorphs as a kid?
Yeah.
Remember
Where
that?
they, like,
no,
turn
the
into the-
book.
yeah,
where
yeah,
they like
different-
My
suddenly
favorite
turn into,
character-
It's so
in the-
scary, but so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and my favorite one was the silverback gorilla one, and I was just like, that'd be so fun. Are you
Okay,
kidding me?
That's fair.
You could
Yeah.
just have you seen Tarzan?
Yeah.
Of
You know,
course,
before
of
people
course.
show up with guns, you know how dominating and how
Dude.
fun you can have in the woods. Like
That's true.
A silverback
That seems
gorilla
cool.
is like a tank in itself, dude. Like I think you just want to murder people. Like,
no,
you
they're
want-
actually
You want to
pretty-
be on top of the
well,
food
no,
chain.
they're what's the scientific term for omnivore? Not omnivore. Herbivores. They're
Herbivores
herbivores.
eat plants.
They don't.
Omnivores
Silverback
eat
gorillas don't eat meat. They eat plants, and they're only
carnivores eat meat.
yeah, and omnivores eat both.
Yeah.
But they're only aggressive when them or their family are threatened, and then they'll beat the fuck out of
It
you.
makes sense
Right.
because they're mammals. I mean, we're the closest like relation to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So,
They're
like,
just
that'd
vegans
be,
already.
Yeah.
That's
But
why they
they're
want to.
hip.
They see
They're
us and
hip.
they want to eat
Yeah.
us, like because like we're just food. We're flesh. like,
You gotta
they-
get the right one. You
No,
know?
no. Chimpanzees. Those guys are psychos.
They'll fuck you up.
So
Yeah,
you want to
no.
be a silverback? What would you want to be?
I'd probably be like a toucan or some shit.
So you can fly.
Just-
away?
yeah,
I
around the
got to
rainforest.
get away.
You're just a stoner in
Oh,
every
yeah,
life.
yeah,
then,
I
'cause
know.
the
You know,
toucan-
just flying around the
You're just
rainforest.
chilling everywhere.
I got like a
Yeah.
colorful beak. Like, yeah, you know, I'm out there popping with my
be,
colors.
You could be an advisor to Mufasa type shit.
I mean,
like,
that's some shit I'm on. You
yeah.
know?
Okay.
True.
I see.
Rule the lion
see.
and
Yeah.
the lioness.
Run
Yeah.
the pack. Run the pack.
Damn. now
What about you, Dill?
Yeah.
I don't know. Now you got me thinking. Would I want to be something that can just fucking fly away anywhere I want?
Like thinking of Rio, yeah. But thinking of like,
You'll be a condor. Big ass wingspan.
See, if I could fly, I could get away from your silverback gorilla ass. So I wouldn't have to deal with you.
Who
So
said I'm
it's
going to attack you though?
Dude, that's what they do.
Not
That's
only
just-
if they're
yeah.
threatened. Don't bring no smoke to me. I won't bring no smoke to you. You know, it would be
All
fine.
right, well,
Easy peasy.
I'll be a fucking. What are the birds that say what you parakeet or
A parrot?
Parrot,
Yeah, they
yeah.
repeat what you say just to fuck with people. I'll be a parrot just so I can just
Yeah.
fuck you. Just like say that.
Have you seen those parrots that like are witness to like spouses cheating on each other and they'll remember the words they said so they'll start repeating it?
No way.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Someone get
that
caught
would
because
totally
of
be,
their
that would be
parrot.
you. That would totally
It's like,
be
oh
you.
David, oh David, and you're like, who the fuck is
Harder,
David?
David.
Yeah.
Or
Harder,
that T.
harder, David. Harder.
No.
Who the fuck is David?
Exactly.
That's funny as shit.
Is that your manager at work?
All right, you got any last questions to pull it up with? Anything like that? Dewey, anything you want to say? Anything? Any questions?
No, actually, I'm chilling.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
questions, comments.
The smoke going to me too.
Oh, you got a
smoke got to
secondhand high over here?
Hey. Don't do it.
Hey, Garden and Eastman.
Welcome.
I'll be stoked if I win the cannabis cup. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you should win the can. Oh.
I'm
Oh,
voting.
no,
How does one
anyway.
vote?
Well, there at the cup, there's
Cannabis cup you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it's a home grows cannabis cup featured at Fingerboard Farm in Maryland, right outside of Frederick.
Okay.
They also apparently have like an Airbnb there that's consumption friendly. So if you ever want to get an Airbnb on a farm with some homies and smoke weed without getting in trouble, apparently that's the place to go.
Never get in trouble.
Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck that.
Fuck them.
I don't get
Anyway,
in trouble.
yeah, no.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm too.
Anyway,
I got my
when is this?
Anyway, that's what
In
I'm saying.
November.
I think it's like November 11th. You can get general admission tickets on Eventbrite still. I'm not sponsored by them at all, but like,
Are you
Not
like,
yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
I,
Yeah,
I
not
feel like I am sponsoring them, but
Do
yeah.
you compete? Is it like a
Yeah,
competition?
so there's multiple growers that submit a half ounce of weed split up into 2 jars. A quarter of the ounce goes to the judges, and a quarter ounce goes to the people. And there's a People's Choice Award and a Judges Award. And if you get both, you unanimously get the first prize, and then you get
who's
separate prizes.
deciding? Who's making who's judging? Did they smoke it to judge it?
It's going to be judged on your cure, your bag appeal, and your smoke.
Okay.
So they're going to analyze the bud. They're going to break it down. They're going to smell it, all that stuff. They're going to make notes about it, which is their favorite, which is their least favorite. And then they'll smoke the samples together and have their own opinion.
Okay, but the People's Choice Award, like I could just show up and like test a whole bunch of
Yes.
people's.
That's dope. See,
You're getting the
Can
point
we
though.
do
You're
that?
getting the
Can we-
point.
Yeah.
I'm biased, but like we're voting for
People.
you.
Pull up. Thank you.
We'll
All
issue
right.
the PCA
Yeah, we'll
award.
judge you.
I'll show you
Let's
the
get 'em.
afterwards.
I'll
go
gladly
grab
smoke
it.
all your weed. And
Hell
see
yeah,
how
bro.
it goes.
I'll show you the
I'll
stuff.
make everybody vote for you.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like, hey, yo, you motherfuckers.
Fuck over the PCA.
You're just like, hey, let's
Hey,
talk over
You
here.
have no idea. Come on. We'll all wear the farmer hat. It'll be a
Yep.
vibe.
Wait. One last topic before we end.
Yeah.
It just hit me, just because we were talking about it earlier, and it only just happened like last week. We were supposed to have this episode happen on Thursday, and it was more fresh when we were going to do it last Thursday. But now that we did it now, Diddy. Baby
Diddy?
oil. 2 gallons. Baby oil. Diddy. What do we think about Diddy?
I don't think
What do
Diddy
we think about
survived.
Diddy?
I don't think about Diddy. I try to remove that from my mind.
the fucking media's forcing him down
I'm
our
not.
throat this
I'm not
time.
looking at it. I'm not looking at it. No, fuck that. I know what he did. He's not a good person. Like that's all I.
He's a
can
terrible
input.
person.
My sister asked me this question yesterday. We had like a family thing. She was like, "What if you made it big, and you were in Hollywood like 10 years ago or something,
Yeah.
and you were invited to a Diddy party? Would you have gone?" Is what
Probably.
she asked me, and I was like, "Yeah." I
Of
mean,
course.
before all this, like, if you were getting invited to a party
Yeah.
from Diddy,
If you
he-
didn't know-
he
If
was
I
a
didn't know what was
record
going
label-
on now,
yeah,
like,
if
and it
I
was
didn't
just
know
a
what I know
party,
now, I probably would have.
I would have gone.
The second I started seeing weird shit happen,
But yeah,
I
when
might
I,
have-
if I didn't
might
like
have
what I
dipped.
saw, I'm
Yeah,
out. But
I'm
like,
like,
I
oh,
would have showed
Is
up.
it Denzel Washington said the best when you go to those Hollywood parties, you gotta leave 30 minutes early before
Yeah,
the devil
Irish
shows up.
exit.
Yeah,
Don't say
you never
goodbye.
know.
Irish exit. Just leave.
Yeah. We had a
good
Just
time.
leave.
You know,
bro.
so our last guest, Magnus, right? His mother is a like a head nurse at a hospital, and she was apparently like in the hospital when one of Diddy's like involvements got there, with bruises
The
and
intake?
whatnot.
Ooh.
And she was unconscious, this woman, and when she woke up, the first person that was there was Diddy, and Mike's mother and another nurse were on call that night, and apparently they like pulled up and they're like, what's going on? And Diddy just slid them some money.
What?
Shocker.
Yeah, I mean
Full
that's what's
shocker.
coming to the light right now.
It's
like
He's the Epstein
he
of the
thought he
music
was
industry.
that's exactly.
And
he thought
he-
he was invincible,
But he's also
Like,
in the
like-
same holding area under the same circumstances Epstein was before he.
Apparently, he's
killed
in a
himself.
jail in New York. That's like some
That's where
really
Epstein
bad,
was. That's
really
where
bad jail.
Yeah,
like
and
Yeah,
he's on
Epstein, like-
suicide watch.
Yeah,
as
like, he hung
well.
himself.
yeah, but he's also in
Okay.
like
No,
I think
Diddy's
they
on
call it
suicide watch
Block
now. Keep
A.
his-
Yeah,
Epstein
but Jeffrey
was.
Epstein, like,
I think they call it Block A
himself.
though. Block A is where they keep the celebrities because they're at more risk of like being murdered. But even people in Block A are trying to get to.
Nah,
him.
he
I mean,
know,
hell
Like,
yeah. If Diddy pulled up
yeah.
in jail on me, I'd like kick him in the
Yeah,
balls. Like, what the fuck is we
dude.
talking about?
Yeah,
Like, what?
that's fucked up.
Life be crazy.
Anyway, we got anything else? We all good? How we feeling, guys?
I'm
Feeling like a winner.
chilling.
Feeling aware. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, Hanz Cantz, thank you so fucking much for coming here on our podcast tonight.
Absolutely.
We love
Great
it.
meeting you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, we definitely
it.
As we keep on making more episodes down the line, we want to bring back more people again. So let's do this again sometime.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Bring 'em out,
Definitely.
bring 'em out.
Hey, that I want to
Hey.
say. Bring them out. Hey.
Dewey, shout out to fucking Dewey, my
Dewdrop,
fucking
thank
brother. Yeah. So yeah. Everyone, like and subscribe. Follow. Oh wait, actually, is there anything you want to plug
yeah.
up real quick? If you want to talk to that camera, tell anyone to follow you.